Hi, my name is Mr. Kennedy. I'll be teaching the Student Leadership course here at Baldwin High School this year. I wanted to put together this video and presentation for you today to give you an idea of what student leadership is all about and hopefully answer any questions you may have about how the course will work this year. So with that being said, I'd like to share this presentation. Okay, and here we go. So the student leadership course, it's student leadership skills and development. I think this is going to be a really interesting course for our students this year. The mission statement. So the mission of the Baldwin Middle Senior High leadership class is to develop responsible student leaders who inspire others to make positive change in their school, community, and organizations. Students in this course will have the opportunity to increase their understanding and effectiveness of leadership skills and processes. So I pretty much want to inspire every student to just get rid of the idea that only certain types of people are leaders, that everyone possesses the potential to be a leader in different situations, and just kind of encourage them to work together to bring some of their values and the things that they find are important, bring them into action to make those things a reality. So one way we'll do that is through this book called the Student Leadership Challenge. It's broken down into 5 sections. They're called the 5 practices for becoming an exemplary leader. So these different sections are labeled here: model the way, inspire a shared vision, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the heart. So throughout these sections, students will be given activities to practice, given skills, identify skills for them to work on, and also just have stories of other students their age who've done these things, around the world. So we've previewed some of this so far, and there's a lot of really encouraging stories here. And I think, again, it'll be a really nice opportunity for these students to learn, different ways of being a leader. Okay, so some of our goals and some of the things we'll be working on are listed here. So we'll be working on our public speaking skills, all types of communication skills, time management skills, organizational skills, critical and creative thinking skills, interpersonal communication skills, problem solving skills, so lots of skills here. We'll be working cooperatively in groups and committees, project planning and following through with those planned projects, short-term and long-term goal setting, as well as some school projects, assemblies, activities, and service, just to name a few things we'll be working on. Okay, so I like to get the students involved, like I said, in their school community, the surrounding community, and hopefully make some nice positive changes, all while picking up on some leadership skills in the process. Grades for this course. First of all, turning in work, everything will be done digitally as much as possible, at least. So all work will be uploaded either through Focus, or if it's more of a note-taking or question-based assignment, it will be through Teams. Okay, so if there's any type of things they need to upload as far as forms or different projects that we'll be working on, that'll be through Focus. But if it's question-based or if we're taking notes on the book, this will all be through the Teams. And we've already kind of gone through these processes with the students, and we'll continue practicing that so that everyone's super clear on how to turn in their work. The grading policy is pretty standard as far as the percentage breakdowns. The students are familiar with this, I'm sure. It's listed here. The only thing that'll be a little different for them is instead of each assignment being worth 100 points, each assignment will be worth 4 points. So for example, if a student gets a 3.5 out of 4, that'll be roughly 86, 87%. So that'll be in the B range. If a student gets a 3.8 out of 4, that'll be like a 95, and that'll be an A range. So same percentage breakdowns, just a little bit different on the grading scale. I think that'll be it's something I've read up on a little bit. I was going to try the 4-point system this year, and I think it'll be a nice, fair way to assess the students' progress through the course. Tutoring. So if students need to catch up on some work or are struggling with any projects or assignments in class, I'm after school most days, Monday through Thursday, 2:30 through 3:30. Students just need to make sure they schedule that in advance with me, make sure that I'm not in a meeting, make sure I'm not out running with the running team on certain days once that season starts. But as long as they schedule this with me, I can meet digitally through Teams, or I can meet in the classroom to make sure that the students get the help they need. Contact, I'll also post a contact page at the end of this presentation, but a great way to contact me is through the @mentions in the Teams discussion channel. It's a student leadership discussion channel. This is a great way for students to maybe answer each other's questions while they wait for me to respond. So if I'm teaching or if I'm not able to respond at the moment, other students will also see this in the discussion channel and can chime in and maybe help them out. But then obviously, as soon as I see it, I will go in there and answer as well. Email works too. I just like the discussion option because the other students can help in a more timely fashion sometimes. Let's see, next slide. Missing days and makeup work. So if a student is absent, they should check the general channel on our Teams page for that particular day's assignment. That's another thing I really like about this digital format. Every day, I will post the objectives for the class and also instructions for the lesson and any assignments by date on the general channel on our Teams page. So if a student misses on a particular date, they just look up that date on Teams and they'll be able to have everything laid out. Now, if they have any questions specifically about the assignment, obviously they can get in contact with me, but again, that's another great place for them to go to that communication or discussion channel, rather, the student leadership discussion channel, and leave their question for maybe some other students to help them out while they're again waiting for me to see their comment and respond. Okay, students will have the due date extended by the same amount of days that they were absent. So if a student misses 2 school days, then they have 2 extra days past the due date to get this thing turned in. That's pretty much the district standard policy. Now, if certain circumstances arise and the student needs more time, I'm more than willing to work with them. It just has to be communicated to me. So a student can come to me or email me, let me know what's going on, and we can work out getting that work turned in. Communication is key. So just let me know what's going on. Also, if a student uploads something or adds something to a late grade, they just need to make sure that they email me to make sure that it gets graded, because once I've already graded things and moved on, I don't go back and check daily just to see if anyone has happened to upload it or to turn something in. So if it's late, just students need to make sure they email me and let me know that they've turned it in so that I can get it graded promptly. Okay. And again, if you ever have questions about missing days or makeup work, email me and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, so that being said, the contact information is here. You can always reach me at email kennedyr2@duvalschools.org. And again, I really like the feature of @mentioning on the Teams student leadership discussion channel. Students can get feedback from the other students, and then also as soon as I'm able to, I will also hop on and address those questions. So yeah, I look forward to teaching the students this year and learning all about becoming better leaders. Yeah, if you ever have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out and get in touch. All right, thank you.